All About Iloilo, presented by Midshipman Kitch Kevin S. Garcia. Presentation outline: History, significant people and local heroes, geography, culture. History. Iloilo take its name from Irong-Irong, the old name of city of Iloilo, a tongue of land that stick out like a nose on the south of Iloilo River. The Maragtas legend tell the story of Iloilo way back in 13th century when Datu Puti and his fellow Datus fled from the tyranny of Sultan Makutanao of Borneo and landed at the mouth of the Siwaragan River, now known as the town of San Joaquin, and eventually settled there. Iloilo City holds historical significance as the one of the earliest Spanish colonial centers in the Philippines. Settled in 1566, it was recognized as the one of the royal Spanish cities in the country and received the honorific royal title, La Muy Leal y Noble Ciudad, the most loyal and noble city. The city is a conglomeration of former towns, now organized as the geographical or administrative district. This district include Villa de Arevalo, Iloilo City proper, Haro, an independent city before, La Paz, Mandurriao, Molo, and Lapus, declared a separate district in 2008. Iloilo played a significant role in the Spanish Empire's presence in Asia and the Pacific, serving as its last capital in the region. It was also the capital of the short-lived federal state of the Visayas. Today, the city remains prominent in the country, exerting influence over its history, culture, politics, and economy. Significant people and local heroes: Juan Araneta, Graciano Lopez Haina, Aniceto Lacson, Teresa Magbanua. General Juan Anacleto Araneta, also known as Don Juan, was born on July 13, 1852 in Molo, Iloilo, but the Aranetas moved and settled permanently at Negros. Don Juan was one of the leaders of the Negros Revolution, the event that took place on November 5, 1898, known as Cinco de Noviembre. Graciano Lopez Haina was born on December 18, 1856 in Iloilo. He was a journalist, great revolutionary hero, and orator. He is also known as the founder of the fortnightly newspaper, La Solidaridad. Graciano is noted by Philippine historian as part of triumvirate of Filipino propagandists alongside with Marcelo H. Del Pilar and Jose Rizal. The Haro Plaza, where you can also find a statue of him, was renamed Graciano Lopez Haina Park in honor of him. Graciano's birth anniversary is commemorated with a public holiday in the whole Iloilo province. Aniceto Ledesma Lacson was born on April 17, 1857 in Molo, Iloilo. He was known as a revolutionary general and businessman. Aniceto was one of the leaders of the Negros Revolution alongside with Juan Araneta. The Negros Island Spanish governor surrendered on November 6, 1898 at Bacolod to them. He was also known as the president of the short-lived the Cantonal Republic of Negros from November 27, 1898 until March 4, 1899. Teresa Ferraris Magbanua was born on October 13, 1868 in Putotan, Iloilo, dubbed as the Visayan Joan of Arc. Nanay Isa was a school teacher and became a military leader. She's the first woman in Panay to fight in the Philippine Revolution and earned the distinction of being the only woman to lead combat troops in the Visayas against Spanish and American forces. Geography. The province of Iloilo occupies the southern and northeastern portion of Panay Island. Its boundaries are province of Capiz and Hintotolo Channel in the north, the Guimaras Strait in the south, the Panay Gulf and Iloilo Strait in the east, and the province of Antique in the west. Iloilo City, officially the City of Iloilo, Iligaynon, Dakbanwasang Iloilo, Filipino, Lungsod ng Iloilo, is a first-class, highly urbanized city in western Visayas region of the Philippines, located on the southeastern coast of the island of Panay. It is a capital city of the province of Iloilo, where it is geographically situated and grouped under the Philippine Statistics Authority, but remains politically independent in terms of government and administration. In addition, it is the center of the Iloilo-Guimaras metropolitan area as well as the regional center and primate city of the Western Visayas region. According to the 2020 census, Iloilo City has a population of 457,626 people. For the most metropolitan area, the total population is 1,007,945 people. Iloilo City has a total land area of 78.34 square kilometer and it has 180 barangays. People from Iloilo are called Ilonggos. They are known for their charm and sweetness that comes from the musical tonation of their dialect, Hiligaynon. You would not be able to tell if an Ilonggo is mad at you by the way they speak, which always sound like someone crooning a love song to you. Kinaraya, which is a dialect very similar to Hiligaynon, is used in Iloilo's countrysides. English and Tagalogs are also widely spoken and understood, especially in urban areas. Iloilo takes pride in being the food basket and rice granary of the region owing to its fertile lands and seas that yield plentiful harvests. Rice is the major crop in the province of Iloilo. Fish and marine products are considered the main source of livelihood in the southern and northern Iloilo. Culture. Iloilo City prides itself on having a vibrant cultural and artistic ecosystem. The Dinagyang Festival, a religious spectacle featuring dancers with elaborate costumes and headdresses, attract tourists within and outside the Philippines who wants to experience the Ilonggo version of merrymaking. While a part of the city's heritage, the festival now enjoys global following, having been featured in vlogs and taken part in the Philippine Independence Day Parade in New York. The city's cultural relevance does not end there. The current administration plans to transform it into an art center, a testament to which are the 12 newly created art spaces, with the opening of a number of museums showcasing local and international art. Opportunities abound for Iloilo talents with a passion for art, especially now as the country becomes a hotbed for creative process outsourcing services. Most Hiligaynon are Christians, with a majority of these Christians being Roman Catholics. There are also smaller population of Hiligaynon who are Aglipayan, Protestant, and Muslim. The Hiligaynon language is part of the Bisaya family of language in the central islands of the Philippines, and is particular to the Hiligaynon people. This language is marked by its song-like intonation in speech while also having a more prevalent I sounds than R sounds. Its related language on Panay, Kinaraya, is a similar to Hiligaynon but older. There has also been overlap between the Visayan language in terms of vocabulary and knowledge of the language by the Hiligaynon. For example, some town in Capiz use Aklan words in their competency of Hiligaynon, while Kinaraya and Hiligaynon are spoken by the residents of Guimaras as well as residents in some part of southern Iloilo.